Hi there folks, welcome back to the channel. Today, a bit of an Amazon find, this one. I'm sure we've all done, you're kind of trawling through Amazon and you're kind of, scrolling past and what was that? What was that? I did that with this. Now, I can't say that the brand name particularly inspired me, but the watch itself I thought looked pretty cool. And as it was on offer, I thought, well, let's have a look. And this is what it comes in, one of these kind of old school long rectangular cases, which is actually quite nice. Got a really nice kind of soft feel to it. And inside was this. Move that out of the way. And here we go. A British company. Now, I dare say these are manufactured somewhere in Southeast Asia, but even so, I thought it was quite a nice looking piece. So I thought, well, let's get one in. I mean, how bad or good can it be? So anyway, let's have a look and see what we've got. Specs wise, we have a case diameter of 42mm without the crown. With the crown, we have 45mm. We have a lug to lug of 51mm and a thickness of 13.5mm, including that double domed mineral crystal, which gives some quite cool distortion on that dial. It looks overall, I thought it looked pretty nice. The bezel on this, let's move in a bit closer and we can get nice and tight in on there. The bezel on this is a 120 click unidirectional bezel, and I'll be quiet so you can hear it. Feels quite nice. It's not the worst I've ever felt. Nice bit of resistance, zero back play, no bounce, and it lines up. So yeah, pretty good. We've got a kind of a slightly off matte, almost kind of satiny finished dial, all in black, and that kind of faux patina printed dial. The batten indices. We've got batten hands. That nice broad arrow on the second hand, which does reach all the way out almost to the edge of that chapter ring. Reaches out beyond the minute hand, which is also sat nicely on the minute markers. So somebody's actually thought about this quite well. As you can see, we've got Henry London automatic at the top, 100 meters. I'm not a particular fan of open heart dials, but some people like them, and I'm sure that that's going to appeal to some people that actually like to see the movement working away inside there from the front of the watch instead of having to take it off and turn it over. Strap wise, we have a 22mm lug width, and the strap does taper down to about 18 at the bottom end. Holes are reasonably well done, nicely stitched. This is actually silicone, even though it looks like leather, and I have to say, it's actually really rather nice, and it's very comfortable. We have an unsigned crown, polishing on the case sides, a bit of brushing on the top. The insert on the bezel is aluminium. We have a nicely knurled screw down crown, and the movement that is in this, there's no date on it, and there isn't a ghost position either, so the movement that they've used is specifically designed for a watch with no date. On the case back, we have a screw down case back, and there's your rotor there, Miyota movement, 21 joules, and it's vibrating at 21,600 vibrations per hour. I'll just get my cloth, because where I've been holding that, I've covered that in thumbprints. So, give it a little bit of a wipe. There we go. I mean, it's quite nicely done. Fully polished case back, including under the lugs. It's not bad at all. Obviously, being a Miyota, that's a a very spinny rotor that you get in there, as you can see, and that'll still be going after I finish the review. We've got, yeah, I mean, it's, like I said, 100 meters water resistant. It's pretty good. Now, you would think that at this kind of price point that the Loom is going to be a bit of a non-event. And, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'll just give it a quick blast and we'll have a look. There we go. And we'll remove the lights. And that was a very pleasant surprise. And it's, I mean, there's more on the hands, as you can see, than there is on the indices. But, you know, the indices themselves, I mean, still glowing after a good 2.5 to 3 hours. So, you know, and the hands were still easily legible, not, you know, didn't have to squint or anything like that. So really quite pleasantly surprised. So it's kind of a case of, you know, what can you pick up for 75 British pounds without going to China that's automatic? Well, there you go. A kind of a vintage inspired dive style. Well, I say dive style, I mean 100 meters. I mean, the old vintage divers, you know, they are 100 meters if you're lucky. So, you know, it really is, you know, I think it's pretty good and decent value as well. So I'm going to leave a link to where I got this from. They do have their own website, and they're a kind of a fashion brand. They do a lot of ladies' fashion watches, and they do handbags and stuff like that, and some men's kind of Bauhaus looking watches. And this one was just a bit of an oddball amongst their selection. And yeah, as you can see, British design down at the bottom there. So yeah, pretty cool little watch for 75 quid. Like I said, I'll leave a link to where I got this from. I'll also leave a link to their website, the Henry of London website, so you can go and check them out. I believe they're £125 on there. Even so, £125, you got you know, it's a decently made watch, pretty well thought out, and if you like the open heart thing, that's going to be right up your street. Like I said, not particularly my thing, but you know, I couldn't resist it. It just seemed like such great value, and I was very pleasantly surprised. So if you like this type of content, if you could give us a thumbs up, that would be excellent. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload any new content. Okay, that's it for now. That has been the Henry of London Automatic. I couldn't find a reference number for it, so I can't give you that, but I will leave a link. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now.